What's up, YouTube? I'm a little late. I forgot to plug my headphones in. But I think I got everything else situated, set up. How's it doing? How's it going? How you doing? Both of those at the same time, I suppose. Hope everybody's having a good day, good night, good week, good evening, good, you know, everything. So I'm back with... Oh, there we go. I was responding for a second. So, we're here in Central Park. It's been so long since I played this game. I know there's a way to get in right here. Right? But, oh, I thought stuff was locked. It's not locked. Gonna be a couple fights in here. Many types of reinforced snakes. Some are poisonous, most are not. Right. Our first poisonous enemies. Giant worms in South America are very important to the reinforced ecosystem. I haven't played this game in so long, I barely remember stuff. The brown monkey, one of our many playful rainforest friends. Yeah, but when, like, the mitochondria attack, that brown rainforest friend is not so friendly. In fact, they grow boomerang arms. Pretty gross. Oh no. Would I like to exchange items? I guess. Hey, what's up, J-Hank? I'm doing pretty okay. I just had, I guess, a late lunch and early dinner. It might be an early dinner. I had a really busy couple of weeks with the holidays and yesterday. Wait, did I just get more junk? I've had a really busy couple of weeks with the holidays, and my mom's birthday was yesterday. And that was fun. I probably could use cure poison. I remember fighting in here. I'll take it. I forget what I used junk for. So yeah, I was planning on streaming some yesterday. But I was just kind of hanging out with my mom until it was, like, way too late. So I came home and had dinner, and that was it. And then a thing that happened just before, I think it was right on Christmas Eve. I was, like, about to leave for my mom's house to wrap some presents, and was being lazy about it. It turns out it was a good thing that I was being lazy, because right before I was set to leave, a pipe burst in my grandma's house, and so we're dealing with that. Actually, yeah, we can be within my range, please. You first. But luckily, and a portal mage? Yo. Being a portal mage helps with being lazy. It endears the laziness. I need to heal. But yeah, we had a pipe burst, and that kind of sucks. But I was able to get the water turned off pretty shortly after the pipe burst. So I had to tear up some carpet, but otherwise not a ton of damage. So we still gotta get some people to come out and look at it. Dude, junk. Do we turn these into tools? I completely forget. I never wanted to hold on to it for some reason. But yeah, so I've been a little busy. But hey, most of that is all over with. I think the next birthday I have come out is like my stepdad's next month. There's not a lot going on for the rest of this week. Ow. The range portals for easier transportation is kind of an exercise of skill usage. I mean, it is, but it also, like, it takes concentration and some willpower to actually, like, get everything right and not horribly screw up some architecture or foundation of a building or what have you. Definitely not things I've done before. But oh, it looks like I'm running above like rafter beams here. I can open the door. So yeah, it takes effort, but it does like such a nice job of saving on time that I'll just put everything off into the last minute, right? Game's kind of loud. Thank you. I'll go ahead and turn that down. I think I have my game audio kind of configured for when I was collabing with Deus Kane yesterday. And the way we have that set up, the game comes through pretty quiet on my end. I wonder... Oh, yeah, that's cool. Okay. It's gonna be like, maybe I can just turn down the sound effects, because, like, the music in this game is great. Did I get more armor here at some point? Oh, I'll take another poison here. Why not? But yeah, so we had a pipe burst, and that's, like, the first time I've ever had that happen. Drop an item. I haven't been this way, though. I don't think. But we've done, like, a lot to address the pipe burst, and it wasn't going for too long, because I was here when it happened, so I caught it. Wait, is this the intro? No. Should be coming up on Warren Boss sometime soon, I think. Oh, no, 100% I've been that way. Here we see Daniel. Uh-oh, snake. You know what? Let's get rid of you first. I don't like being poisoned. Yeah, it's fine. Such a weird combat system, right? It tries to be like a blend between turn-based RPG and like survival horror, early Resident Evil stuff, and it succeeds. I think it does a good job. It's just a thing you don't ever see. Like, I don't know of any other game that really recreated this. Like Quest 64? Oh, the animals escaped. Is this going back to Daniel? No, we haven't been here yet. Okay, beautiful. Aw. Can't inspect the body. Snake death scream sounds. Yeah, those snakes are kind of loud, huh? More than just hissing. Well, the mitochondria saw fit to give them, like, really angry, nasty-sounding vocal cords. Clearly, this is, like, a higher state of evolution. I love this game. It, like, very quickly stops making sense on any scrutiny. But it's a fun, cool premise. Holiday season brings joy to us all. I don't know if I've ever noticed that it actually kind of looks like there are people in these seats who were maybe, like, mind-controlled to come here and aren't freaking out about Eve on stage. This Christmas will be the most special of all. Just the one, though. Special because I will no longer be under the control of a host. As I have since the dawn of time, humans are weak mitochondria, can self-evolve. Mitochondria must now take over the nucleus. There's an all your base joke in there somewhere. All your cells are belong to us. Someone set us up the powerhouse of the cell. Ugh. God, it's so old, but like still so impossibly gross. Yeah, everybody was just like chilling, not freaking out like they immediately freaked out in the very first scene in the opera house. I have to get backstage and stop her. Look at how fucking gross this is. Also, can't take any of the stairs because, like, nope. I don't want to step in people. Hello. No, stop. Don't disappear like a ghost. Let's go to this very convenient large sign that says backstage. Freeze! Why? Why are you doing this? It's sick. Like, not in a good way. You again. But you are too late. You will not ruin my plans as you did last night. I think I will. Even though you just killed, like, dozens of people. They didn't even burn. They just melted. Suddenly, goo. Wait, where are we going this time? Oh, right, I think. Back here to where that corpse was, right? Because it's gone now. She just ran. I wish I could move a little bit faster. Yeah. Now this body is no longer a wall. Okay. I swore. Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, I'm gonna go up here and get in that chariot fight. Wasn't there like a worm boss fight first? And there totally is. Oh, nice camera angle trick. Where is that thing? I saw it. All right. Is there anything else? Maybe like a chest we couldn't see? Oh! Yeah, I'll take that. Wait! I'm gonna use a revive in combat. Okay. Revive, where'd you go? Oh, I can't wrap around. Restores life when I die? Oh, okay. We'll just keep that on us, then. Usually you need, like, an accessory slot or something like that for an item like a revive. This game's too experimental, though. We're gonna assume you take that medicine as soon as you're dead. I think our worm boss is way down south. Kind of impossible to tell, though. I completely forget this place. I want to say there was, like, armor that I could pick up here. It's way better than what I had. But I don't know where. I think I'm already starting on making the super gun, though. Unless I kind of wasted some tools, but, I mean, we'll get plenty of those. I'll eventually get the super tool. And then the game just breaks. More pockets. I do like the sound of that. I think it's less defense, though. Oh, more Parasite energy. Barely less defense. I can transfer that pockets thing, though. Have I played Third Birthday? No. I've watched a couple of people play Third Birthday, and that has convinced me to never play Third Birthday. Like, it's a vastly different game, which is kind of alright, because Parasite Eve 1 to 2 are vastly different games, right? This one's really, really experimental in, like, just a lot of it. And then Parasite Eve 2 is much more like a traditional survival horror, but you have some elements from this game, kind of. Like, you kind of pause combat whenever you're doing mitochondria spells, using your parasite powers. Oh, no. But otherwise it plays just like, you know, Resident Evil 2, basically. And then Third Birthday is much more like, it's almost like it's like a third-person shooter, right? It's like almost it's like a cover shooter. It's like a weird Gears of War, but not. And then, like, I don't know what the people who wrote that story were thinking. It looks like the most whack. Ooh. Can I go ahead and use that? Yeah, and it increases the bonus value, which I can swap over later. That's great. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what they were smoking when they wrote Third Birthday. Because, like, it utterly butchers the character, and then does a thing where, like, it kind of doesn't, because it's not actually the same character, not actually the same Aya Brea, right? But they also, like, doesn't it involve a lot of weird pseudo time travel, and then they kind of abandon the mitochondria thing? I don't know what I've seen of Third Birthday, which admittedly I was definitely playing other games while watching and listening to someone play through that game, but, like, it looks so bad, both from a gameplay and a story standpoint. The twist is kind of messed up. Yeah, because the twist is like you're either a third sister, like, you know, anyone watching this in the future, or I think we've got one lurker, so if you haven't seen a Parasite Eve playthrough before, spoilers, A's got a sister that went through a bunch of medical procedures way earlier in their life, and that's like a big part of kind of the story setup for this game. But Third Birthday either does a thing where, like, oh, there's another sister actually, or it's just a clone. Got me. Do I have any offense in these yet? No, slow's not bad. But yeah, so you're actually playing a clone, and so she's actually, like, really young, but there's still, like, creepy sexual stuff that's made even creepier by her being so incredibly young. Stay away from me. Okay. Yeah, I just remember, like, a lot of the plot being either dumb or, like, bad and gross. gameplay being a lot less cool than this really weird survival horror RPG hybrid or Parasite Eve 2. Plus, it was a PSP game, right? I don't actually have a PSP. Like, I was playing Crisis Core because they released it on Steam. I've seen a lot of the differences between that and the original version, too. So, like, I'm extra lucky that I played the Crisis Core Reunion Steam Edition rather than the OG edition. Snake bite. But yeah, like there's so little creativity going on in Third Birthday. All of the enemies are really weird, like junk demons by the look of things. And it's just kind of a cover shooter generic combat. We don't have as many cool mitochondria parasite powers. All of the like justifications and explanations for why things are the way they are just seem shallow and bad. And I can't even give any examples because I only watched one playthrough. So I definitely haven't dedicated a lot of that game to memory or anything. But it seems like it just completely ditched the spirit and all of the sword damage. Very It seems like it really like lost the spirit of what made these games cool, and then just had the most questionable decisions when it came to character writing. So I haven't played that game, and I would recommend anybody who likes this series and is thinking about that game, or thinking about playing that game, to just go watch a Let's Play instead. Like, play something else you want to play with that on in the background, because woof, it seems pretty bad. Inventory so bad. Wow. Your advice with Third Birthday is don't. Yeah, that's pretty much all that needs to be said, I think. Like, I don't know if I would say that it ruins the whole series, right? I don't know if I would say that it actually murders Aya's character here. But it feels like it tries to. I don't know. It's not even like, you know how some games are bad or cheesy on purpose? Because they're like, hey, we got mechanics and they're cool, and then like the barest bones of a story, so we're just gonna have fun with it. Like Disgaea games or Makai Kingdom games are kind of that, but good, effectively. You know? Like they have fun characters and fun story. Like, I don't understand how anyone involved with either Parasite Eve games thought anything about Third Birthday was a good idea. Now, I've heard that, like, they had to do different stuff with the third one because the person who wrote the book was like, hey, I never actually gave you permission to make these games. It literally killed Aya's character. But isn't it a completely different person that, like, through mitochondria magic that's not really used for much of the game, but then kind of comes into the story as like a clone of her. And like the person who's directing you through the whole game and who maybe made the clone is just a big ol' creep who thinks she's sexy, but also has mitochondria powers so she can save the future or what have you. You remember watching a video going into detail about the game's story and gameplay, and it sounded awful? It looked awful. Again, I've only watched one, like, full playthrough of the game. And it was done by a dude who loved, like, Parasite Eve 1 and 2 and had never played Third Birthday because he heard real whack things, and his buddy, who is just kind of a weirdo with games and has, like, very, very different tastes. Not even, like, weird Hinda tastes, but, like, he actually liked Third Birthday just because of the gameplay. But he was, like, in his opinion, it didn't do anything to, like, the first two games. Whereas, yeah, if you have a sequel come out that, like, retcons stuff, that's bad. And so I want to say it was, like, not even the same character. Even though it presents Aya as the same Aya for, like, a while, it ends up not being her. But if you recall correctly, you're not Aya, but a sister that got mind swapped with her on Aya's wedding. And oh, that might be it. It's not even like a clone thing. It was like a, yeah, it was like a sister that's never mentioned in this first or second game, even though her having a sister is a big deal in the first one. Like, it has a lot to do with why she's resistant to Eve. And then Third Birthday is just like, yeah, she's a third one, but for whatever reason was still a child. And then got mind swapped into adult Aya's body. So the dude that's creeping on her is actually literally creeping on a child. Yeah, it's not good. I keep picking up the phone, even though memory card stuff, still no worky. So I'm going to save in a different way. In 2 different slots, just in case. Just in case. I got a boss fight coming up. 2, actually. Yeah, the whole plot of Third Birthday, or Third Birthday, is garbage and poorly written. And the gameplay is, like, radically different in a bad way. Which one is going first? Rift. Oh, right. Tiny amounts of bullet hell. Oh, that's fine. Oh, nice. We get it anyway. That's fine. I think I'm more than set up enough for this. But yeah, you don't play as the original Aya. Look at that. Oh, sure. Okay. In that case, pop. No, nothing. Let's do a barrier. Oh, that freezes time to cast it. I forgot about that. That's great. Oh, that's wasted. It doesn't matter too much, though. Wow. Really got to catch them right as they come out. Barrier reduces it to 0 damage? That's kind of fantastic. Oh, now they're going to get bigger. I want to say that each one of these worms has their own individual life. So you can actually kind of weaken them while they're smaller to avoid the dangers of them getting super big. Maybe I just need a 2-shot weapon because, like, I have to reload, aren't I? Woo! barrier's done. Don't have enough Parasite energy for that and a heal. Or at least a big heal, which I could use. But I think we're doing fine. Big worm. Plus, I got armor. Come on, I dare you. Done. Okay. That's actual damage. Just do barely. No. Way more psychic energy, but there's no numbers. Psychic. I need way more parasite energy, but there's no numbers for my parasite energy. Eat shit. Oh god, I forgot you have a melee attack now. It's more scary. Not scary enough, though. You always pop up in the same position because you're so big, right? Right? Yes. But you look in different directions. Yeah! Easy! Wow, I remember losing this thing the first time I played this game. Easy. Still don't know how I can use my bonus points. I'd really like to. Yes, please. Lots and lots of bonus defense, which we can use to swap over to other better armor later. You know what? I heal through abilities all the time. I'm gonna go ahead and free up another slot. Oh, now I can do it. This wasn't working last time. Let's get 2 more there. And like a lot more here. Because having crazy good ATB charge goes a long way. Though I'm probably not going to be doing the tower, which is like the super dungeon. Wow, straight into the next boss fight. Like directly into the next boss fight. Genes are stronger than I thought. You know what? It would be a smart idea to go back to that phone and save. And so I'm going to cheat save. Because my memory cards aren't working. Come, my dear, let's go for a ride. Okay, I guess. I guess I'll join you and get on the cart. Listen to what you have to say. Even though I should just start blasting right now, right? Cool. Honestly, pretty cool. Is there like a good reason for things to work like this? No. Why? Why be on the human side? 'Cause I'm still human. Even though you see me as like a sister. Not human. Why are you going with them and not me? I don't know your like sister cells. You know? Or whatever it is, I forget. Also, look at this! The fucking balls of the devs to be like, yeah, this is a boss fight. You've got space to move, sort of, kind of. Also, literally happens after the previous boss fight. So, like, if you didn't go back and use that phone to save after the worms, then you're just here. That would have hit. I mean, it did hit. I just negated it, right? Look at this. This is dumb. It's cool. The flaming horse is awesome. But, like, Why would you even get on this carriage? Why would you design a boss fight where you have no room to move at all? That's like if you had a boss fight in a Resident Evil game and it took place entirely inside an elevator, but it was like a normal elevator. Or small, even for a normal elevator. Hey, boss fight over. You have no space to move. Exactly. Since you still don't know who I am. You could tell me, but I guess that'd be spoilers this early on, huh? Well, if you don't know, your mitochondria will. That's why you were drawn to the opera. Sure. Maybe. Maybe. What are you talking about? Aya's second most used line in this game after my body's so hot. It's the best. Let me explain directly. Please. That'd be a smart thing to do. Stop it. We joined forces. We joined forces. All the other mitochondria in the world. Stop! Shut up! Get out of my head! You'd love to go on a ride with a flaming horse? I mean, it's cool, right? Why does the horse burst in flame? Well, okay, I guess like the... God, that looks fantastic for a PS1 game. Like, it's jank, but that looks so good. Yeah, it's... Like, the horse being on fire is just an excuse to have, like, a cool setting for a boss battle. Even though it's ridiculous by video game standards. That's the smallest boss arena in history. It's smaller than Capra Demon. Though, granted, also nowhere near as hard. She has, like, 2 attacks. A melee and an extra hard telegraphed big laser thing. But yeah, it looks super cool. The horse is on fire, and that's what's pulling you through the street, and it's going extra fast because it's on fire. It looks dope. Daddy! Oh, hey, Ben. You weren't in there at all. Good choice. My body, it's so hot, starts posing precisely. Aya out here like, my body's so hot, awaken my masters. Just JoJo posing left and right at Eve. Which we will be doing at the end of this game. We will be stunting on people. I came here with Mom, but she was all weird. Everybody's mind controlled, but not Ben. What do you mean, Ben? I came with Mom so the 3 of us could be together. You're a good kid. So that's why you came to get me. Mom went to the stage, but she freaked out. What do you mean, Mom freaked out? I got near the stage and started to feel sick. I wanted to go home. Mom wasn't herself, Dad. She left, and everyone else went too. It was totally mind control. Lorraine. Yeah, sorry, Daniel. Sorry, Ben. Your mom is now just a slime girl, commingling with all the other slime people. Casualties were much worse this time. We cannot put the lives of citizens in jeopardy any longer. We have orders to evacuate all citizens out of Manhattan. Fortunately, most people are out of the city for Christmas. Except for the people who come there for Christmas, because that's where their family is, right? What do we do, sir? We'll stay and assist in neutralizing Eve. Okay, but how? Shouldn't we leave it to the army? The music was so awful they all left quietly. Ben did. Everybody else thought it was so awful that they literally melted. Shouldn't we leave it to the army? We're the ones that are supposed to be protecting the city. Okay, but they have, like, jet planes. Any word from Aya? Shit, she's not with you? Damn it, where could she be? Daniel, I need you to help evacuate the citizens. She's our only hope against this thing now. I'm going to go out looking for her. Shouldn't we stop him, sir? He's lost Lorraine. He'll find Aya. You two help with the evacuation. Fair enough. She's the only one who doesn't burst into flames by getting too close. Even though Eve is, like, basically here in the station later on, and, like, most people are okay with that. Though definitely not everybody. Daddy! Ben, I'm sorry. I have to go find Aya. Where'd she go? I don't know, but she's the only one that can fight the thing that hurt your mommy. Kath, look after the kid, will you? I will. Don't worry. Daddy! Come on, sport. You like dogs? I'll introduce you to the best police dog in town. It's super cool. And has, if I recall correctly, like, maybe the best cutscene in this game outside of the rat that we've already seen. Can I show this boy the dog? Sure. Let me open the fence. Hey, you got a visitor. Go pet the dog. He's a good dog. This is Shiva. She's super cool. Hey, I think she likes you. Hey, that tickles. Mommy's hurt? She's probably dead, son. Yes, it hurts a lot when all of your organs and your skin, and, like, literally everything about you except for your bones, just melt into this weird, like, orange tang slime. And a ton of other people have also just melted already. How many times do I gotta tell you? We blocked this off. You won't even find a cat on this street. Japanese man. I told you. I've already contacted the police about this matter. What? I'm not getting anywhere with my English. Your English is fine. Hey, you Chinese? Just shut up, pig. No, I'm Japanese. Nanda, Nihonjin desu ka? The cop. No Manhattan cop speaks Japanese. Nanda, Nihonjin desu ka? Ask the end of Evangelion victims that got out of the slime how they felt. It's pretty much that, though, right? It's like exactly that. Oh, yes. Can you speak Japanese? Chotto dake ne. Dare desu ka? He's... How do I put, like, a Manhattan accent? Chotto dake ne. Dare desu ka? I'm Kunihiko Maeda. Her Japanese, this game's so weird. I love it. It's a blend of so many different things. Like, it has survival horror, but turn-based combat. And there's, like, dummy, weird mitochondria Resident Evil level stuff going on, but they still have, like, early JRPG, just ... ellipses everywhere. If you can't speak the language, go back to your country. This is what you get for being a racist. Calm down. Take it easy, man. It's bad for your heart. You shouldn't have been so mean to this Japanese guy. I'm so hot. Help! Help! Oh, melt. Your mitochondria didn't like that remark. I guess it's now or never. Yeah, sprint. Use this burning cop to your advantage, Maida. Spontaneous human combustion. I believe that's correct. But yeah, Eve is going around Evangelion people. Absolutely. She's just kind of thinking in their general direction, and then they melt to become part of the mitochondria singularity. And the game doesn't even go, like, the thing with it, right? Which it seems like the mitochondria probably could do. given every weird enemy and mutation we see. It goes like Wesker trying to birth an ultimate life form. A hospital. Well, bloody hospital. I honestly forget what comes next. Might have found us. You know, a trash can fire inside is actually a pretty bad idea. This place would be real smoky. Oh, you're finally awake. Yeah, it's hard to breathe in here. Hey, who are you? I'm Kunihiko Maeda, a scientist from Japan. Did this game come out the same year as End of Evangelion? Maybe. Bloody hospital, mate. It may have. When did Evangelion come out? Because I think this came out 97. It says in like the title screen. Let's see. Parasite Eve release date 98. And then End of Evangelion release date 97. This came out the year after. Like almost a year and a half after. But not quite. He found you. Hey, Daniel. Nice that you found him, too. You just approve of this trash fire inside? There's 2 cops being like, this is a clear violation. Also, it should be fucking hard to breathe in here. Daniel. Yeah, this came out a year and a half afterwards. So it's very possible. I mean, we know for a fact that, like, Square loved Evangelion. Xenogears has huge Evangelion influences. There's no one out there but cops. It's a ghost town. Never seen anything like it. Pretty creepy, if you ask me. Where's Eve? What happened to the people in Central Park? Oh, Ben was okay, but the rest of the audience, well, they just disappeared. No, they melted and became slime people. And then didn't really do much after that, which is kind of weird. Disappeared? You mean they weren't ignited? Oh wow, she literally says slime. They all melted into slime and became one big mass. That's something new. Nothing like that happened in Japan. Japan? A similar incident occurred several years ago in Japan. Although, it wasn't as grandiose in scale as this one. What? Well, hey, give us the details. It all started when a scientist's wife was involved in a car accident. The scientist tried to culture her liver cells in order to keep her alive. The scientist named those cells Eve. Eve? Why would you name cultured liver cells? The liver cells multiplied and her mitochondria eventually took over her physical body. That's exactly what Eve talks about. After acquiring the scientist's sperm, Eve tried to give birth to an ultimate being. Would she even need, like, human DNA sperm? It's just cellularly replicate. Ultimate being? What kind of being? She, the being he mutated from the liver cells, couldn't maintain her body for long. By the way, before the car accident occurred, the wife had registered to have her organs donated. So after the accident, her kidneys were transplanted into a young girl. There's a Parasite Eve movie? I'm looking that up immediately. That's a thing that I need to see. Is it good, or is it, like, fun to watch because it's awful? Is it an Uva Bowl thing? Oh! Is this a movie based on, like, the same book that this game's based off of? Based on Parasite Eve. Came out in 97. Oh yeah, okay, it is. Wow, the novel is called Parasite Eve, but I think they got into like trouble with the game because they didn't actually have permission to use this stuff, which is weird. Okay, all right, sold. I will see if I can find that anywhere. It's a movie about the OG book. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Because, like, I would probably watch a movie of this game, or even the second game, especially if they, like, cleaned up the writing a little bit. That could very easily be better than, like, some Resident Evil movies. But I'll totally watch that, because I've never read the original book. Excuse me. So after the accident, her kidneys were transplanted into a young girl. Eve implanted a fertilized egg in the young girl who gave birth to an ultimate being. I was extremely interested in this and went to his lab so that I could continue research. Even though that research sounds horrible, after hearing about this incident, I had to fly over here. What the hell is going on here? I wish I could explain more. Aya, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Tells the story that the Japanese guy is telling. I kind of always figured that what he was mentioning here was a reference to, like, the book that this game is based off of, right? I thought that monster had gotten a hold of you. Thought it was too late. When I felt Eve, something inside of me felt like it was being... You felt you were about to be ignited, correct? No, she's the only one that isn't affected. Interesting game. Yo, what's up, Racky? Yeah, I really like this game. It's an old one, and based off some really weird stuff. And it has a really weird design. But I kind of like the experimental stuff that they are going for here. I don't understand. It's like if Resident Evil were an RPG, but it's very much in between the two. If you've never seen it before, you'll see as soon as I get into any more combat. I think I may be a monster. Like her. Also just... Oh, music's so good. What? What are you saying, Aya? I don't know. What if I end up killing you? Aw, shut up. You know that's not... Please, Daniel, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Please, go away. Just stay away from me. The name Parasite? It's kind of Omosiroi. I don't know Omosiroi. It's like if Square did Resident Evil. Yeah, it's very much like... I mean, they saw Resident Evil already, right? They were like, we got to get in on that. But we're going to do it our way. It's going to be even weirder. Still with a bunch of RPG elements. And yes, I understand your point. Hey, where do you think you're going? Is he even going to answer before leaving? I forget. Maida, do you just walk out? Oh my god, he just leaves without answering. The balls on this Japanese scientist. Even if I am a monster, I don't ever want to kill you, Daniel. Please. I could never forgive myself if I killed you. Bring the music back, it's so good. I love this OST. Aya, you're no monster. You're my best partner, Aya Brea. I'll be by your side always. Unless we get close to those crazy mitochondrial monsters that set people on fire by proximity. Then I can't be by your side. But otherwise... And I think even then he, like, totally does some crazy action hero shit later on. Is this the part that someone was like blame each other? Aya doesn't really know what's going on. No one really knows what's going on. But she knows that she's kind of different from everybody else when it comes to, like, the crazy biological monster stuff that's been happening. So she's afraid that she might be like the big evil bio monsters. And she kind of is. But that doesn't make her a monster or evil by herself. So Maya? But Maya died in a car crash with Mom. No, it couldn't be. Aya and Maya. Resident Evil made the big bucks. We need something fast. That's why there was a lot of horror games on PS1. You're not wrong. That's very much exactly why. Yeah, Resident Evil did great. Resident Evil 2 did great. I'm going to take that opportunity to save. Even though memory card no worky so good. Yeah, it very much is Square being like, man, we need to make a Resident Evil. That stuff's hot right now. It's so hot. Maybe our main character could be just as hot as Resident Evil is. Make that a plot point. She gets hot a lot. And so they did. But yeah, like, again, I really like how it's obvious they're aping Resident Evil, right? But it's still very different. That was a long night. Sleep well? Why did you sleep out on the street? You were here all night? I told you to go away. You could have died, you know. I could have set you on fire just by accidentally thinking about it. You see, you know the same. She'll make a big decision later. You're not wrong. It's kind of like a gradual decision, I think. But yeah. She's special, and the story takes a little bit of time setting up, well, explaining how and getting into her backstory, and that's kind of the same thing. So it's more like she makes some important discoveries than like a big decision. But right here, she is in the middle of making a decision, like, does she want to keep helping the police and maybe even the army fight whatever this Eve thing is? Or should she just stay away from all of them because she might be a monster too? Scientists can't believe anything without proof. It's just one of those things. And besides, what? Oh, nothing. Daniel, you came back too, with a cruiser. Good choice. Hell yeah, buddy. No traffic. This is the way it ought to be around here. Daniel. So what are we sitting around for? We got work to do. Daniel, thanks. All right, we're gonna need some bigger weapons. There's a gun shop over there. Let's go stock up. Nobody's here, and we're cops. Let's just go rob the gun store. It's great. Wow, I can just leave. Oh, right, pharmacy. Instead of going straight to the gun store. If that was you, you'll go from everyone, live life alone. Door's broken. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I remember getting in here. Don't tell me it's broken. Yeah, but it, like, that's kind of what she's thinking, like, right? But luckily, it very quickly becomes obvious that she does not need to do that. I forget. Yeah, I guess there are just item boxes in here. I don't need to, like, examine shelves. Because I think she was kind of prepared to do exactly that. Just go live a very solitary life away from everybody in order to keep them safe. But, like, it turns out they 100% need her, and she's a big hero because of it. Like, she's honestly a pretty cool character. must be some plot twist. Yeah, the game is still in... Ooh, the game is still in setup mode. For sure. No, I don't need to swap out an item. Because... I can just keep buffing that. Yeah. Now I really need to go to the police station, I think. Let's see if Maida has anything to say, though. Oh, you're over here now. I almost want to say I remember more stuff here, but I guess not. Yes. I wish I could take all these back to Japan. You've probably got nice pharmacies over in Japan. Although I guess America's pretty, like, kind of stingy with our drug manufacturing process. All right, to the gun store. Should we go now? I'd like to conduct some minor tests. Yeah, first stock, let's move out of here. We gotta go to the gun store. 100%. We're big heroes, big old cop heroes, and no one is in Manhattan anymore because we just evacuated the city. That means we need to go break into this gun store and steal a bunch of nice guns. It's the heroic thing to do. It's locked. Out of the way, Aya. Daniel knows how to address locked doors. Daniel, no. Sorry, but it's the only way. I'm gonna point my guns. God, and he just goes ahead and shoots before she moves. Well, we can get in now. Are you really a cop? Yeah, welcome to America, Maida. This is just cops. Also, there's a ton of graffiti around here. I mean, I know Manhattan gets a bad rap sometimes, but, like, that's a lot of graffiti. I think so, but we don't have scientific proof, if that's what you're asking. We've never run double-blind tests to find out whether Daniel is actually a cop or not. We just kind of let him have a gun, and things work out. Well, gun shop. Yeah! My inventory's full, and I can't swap anything. I guess we discard the junk. Man, I know you could save that for something. I've got 2 tools, so, like... Ooh... Okay, M11. First off, give me all that ammo. Second off, what is... You've got 5 shots? Much smaller range, but more bullets. And that's like burst fire? Maybe rapid fire? Something. Take the ammo. Wow. And if I could... I think I need junk for something later, and you can go grind it. And I may or may not do that. G19, big pistol, okay range. More slots for mods. A much better vest. Right? Yeah. And we can swap all of the bonuses from this one onto this one. What weapons did I pick up? So far, I've got my M16A1, which is a big rifle. And I picked up an M11, which is like an Uzi or a submachine gun, even though it calls it a machine gun. And a G19, which is a semi-automatic handgun. Even though there's like big assault rifles and shotguns right here in the case, which I should take. But so we picked up 2 guns, and I think I'm not going to be using them. Do I have any other junk? No. Then what chest piece do I have that's just like old and bad? KV vest? KV vest. Nice. 3 tools. Now we can do some really, really busted item combination. Maybe if I find some automatic rifle. So the game has this really weird like weapon modding system. And so what I'm gonna do, SP vest. What I'm going to do is take these new guns and put maybe a silencer. It gets way crazier than that. So I have an assault rifle, right? And that assault rifle has some like extra upgrades on it that I've already put on there. See, it has 34 base damage and then plus the like 4 damage, 4 range, and plus 2 bullets. And it's got 2 little, or maybe even only 1 slot for mods, which might be a problem. Whereas this one has like some base damage and some plus, but it's got 5 shots per turn and a random rate of fire times 1.5, so like 50% extra fire, like rate of fire, I guess. And then this pistol has like 2 other open slots. But what I can do is take my assault rifle here and give it the bonus, the plus from this gun, and also the random rate of fire. And later on, you can do stuff like find a grenade launcher and take the AoE property off of the grenade launcher and put it on your assault rifle. So I found 2 new guns, but I'm mostly just going to disassemble them to make my assault rifle better. You know? It's really weird. I don't know of any other game that really does weapon mods like this. Well, you've got the right idea. You've got the right idea. Like, I know you can make super busted, crazy guns in this game through the, like, weapon modding system. And I forget exactly how to do that, because there are definitely specific ways to do it. I think what I'm probably going to do is, like, mod up my assault rifle to be really good, and then eventually I'll just find another assault rifle that's way better and move all of the nice stuff from my assault rifle onto the new one that I find later. But for now, I'm like finding guns that I'm just going to break down and put into the rifle I already have. Because the rifle I already have has like a lot of range and pretty good damage and magazine capacity. Road rules don't apply anymore. Take the shortest route through Manhattan. Straight back to the police station, probably. Find some heavy machine gun? I know, right? There were like bigger assault rifles in that weapon store. Let's go. We probably have to go to the museum. I'm gonna go back to the police department first, because I need to like store items and mess with my guns. Okay, and things have not gone bad here yet. But yeah, the idea behind making broken stuff is like you eventually want something that's like a big machine gun that's shooting out grenades instead of bullets. And you can kind of pull that off. For a PS1 game, this is impressive. It's pretty all right, right? Do I have a mod permit? I don't think I do, actually. I've got tools. I need to go get a mod permit. I'll take some ammo, though. There's always just free ammo right here, right? Oh, ammo and medicine. Okay, that's fair. You. Oh, right. Trading cards. I forgot about the trading cards you can collect. Back to work. I am in the middle of the case. That's why I want to modify a gun. Oh, do I just do that by using the tools? I forget. Let's see. I want to store... Actually, I'm going to keep those on me for now, I think. Not as good as GTA 3, but still pretty good. It's pretty good. Where do I... It is right here. Okay, you... I want to take... I can just put that right here. Though I don't know if I really need that. You're one. So we're going to add these. Yes. And then... I don't know if I want a rate of fire of 5, because that, like, takes time. Whereas burst fire might actually be more useful. And then... I want this extra inventory slot. 100%. So now my rifle is moderately better, but it might do burst fire, which is probably pretty good. And I got one more inventory slot from my vest. And we cleared up some space. And I don't have a button that allows me to sort. Well, I mean, I kind of do. Let's see. I want to store a zoo key. I have a mod permit just in my inventory? That's great. And here's where you give junk. But I don't have any. Hey, check it out. Mod permit. Nice. I probably should have saved that for like a later rifle. But whatever. We can make this one even better. Maybe I can make it like poison people or set them on fire or something. What do I most want to use for? Like power or speed? Those are both useful. Like I think the burst fire thing that we just put on here will help with speed. 'Cause I'll go... I think we might be in for a good deal of chatting. But as soon as there's some combat, I'll show you how that works. It's really weird. It plays like if Resident Evil were a turn-based RPG, kind of. You end up like... Oh, hello. Oh, is that like auto heal? You end up moving around like I'm moving around now. But you have like an old school ATB thing that you need to wait to charge up before you can actually attack. So you like dodge stuff in real time and then have turn-based attacks. But yeah, like the more power you have, the better, for sure. Like no question. Where'd everybody go? So that's probably priority number 1. Is if you can just DPS down the enemy like a lot more quickly than they can hit you, then great. but you also get powers and abilities that really help with either taking damage or healing damage, dealing really big damage, or dealing like AoE damage. And it's a little bit better refined in the second game, but the second game plays more like a Resident Evil game than this one. Which is part of why I like this game, because it's just a really weird hybrid. It's pretty cool. The authorized personals in the pasture. I mean, am I not authorized? Alright. Nothing to do here right now. Is M16 was burst or auto? I want to say it was either single shot or full auto. But I don't know. I'm not up on guns. It maybe did all three. You just kind of switched. But so I just gave it a burst property and some more damage. So now it might shoot multiple times instead of just once in combat, which would be really nice because it has 3 shots, but it takes time to go like bang, bang, bang. And enemies can be moving in that time. Replaced with a research facility. Research facility? I'd like to conduct an experiment and test something. It might be relevant. How about the facility in the museum where Clamp is at? Really extensive equipment there. No way, man. Anywhere but there. Should have been evacuated by now. It should be okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Daniel, is that okay? M16 and pistol were good. You start with the pistol in this game, and it's pretty alright. In fact, I think you find some pretty strong pistols throughout the game. I'm expecting a big tip for this. So, like, here we are going just 90 miles down the street. 90 miles an hour down the street. Also, 100% that's just a chocobo on the front of that museum. I know I pointed that out last stream, but like, that's just a chocobo. So this is the American Museum of Natural History. It's just as I imagined. I can find a research facility in this building? Yeah, hopefully. We won't run into the jerk who runs it. Since he's been evacuated, it should be empty. We should just be able to walk anywhere we want without anyone getting in our way, because there's no one here and we're police. For a lab in a museum, it does have fairly extensive equipment. So what do you want to test? Yeah, of course. Let me see. I was able to extract a gel-like substance from Aya's clothing. That's some of the melted people. Gel. Is it from Eve? Yes, it appears to be a remnant of Eve's cells. At the cellular level, her power cannot be as strong as Aya said previously. It's when it all works together. Ow. Hey, what are you doing? I just want to conduct this experiment to see whether or not I'm going to put some of my own blood and some of this weird gel under a microscope and see what we see. Yes, this is exactly as it's just as I thought. Go ahead and take a look. Cool bio-horror cutscene incoming. What is it? That's a hell of a microscope. Being able to look at DNA strands. Okay, let me zoom out to like organelles. Also, it's like automatically coloring all of the cells. You can see the protons through this microscope. It's crazy good. Oh, and here's our alien mitochondria. Thought the game froze there for a second. Your cells are completely surrounded by them. As you can see, the mitochondria, or Eve, has taken over the nucleus. In a similar manner, the beasts that attack you probably experienced the same thing. Does the mitochondria really have the power to control the nucleus? No, the normal mitochondria never has such power. But Eve's mitochondria has gone through tremendous evolutionary changes. This is what I think happened to Eve's mitochondria. Normally, mitochondria require oxygen when they generate energy called ATP. So at this time, the mitochondria requests oxygen from the nucleus. Without the energy supply from the mitochondria, the nucleus cannot function. Short biology lesson, everyone. So in essence, the two organelles constantly rely on each other. But in this case, it seems that Eve developed the power to reverse the symbiotic relationship. You see the combat system? You recommend range, more bullets, and power, most for power and range. Yeah, later on, there are like skills you can use to boost the damage your bullets do. And so being able to shoot more bullets more quickly and stronger bullets is the way to go. Otherwise, you try to dodge things and mitigate damage. But if you can pump out a ton of damage, that's the best way to do it, for sure. What's up, Gregorius? Nice seeing you again. I'm playing a little, like, Christmas New Year's game. Oh, you've never heard of it? Yeah, this is a retro game. The very first scene takes place on, I think, Christmas Eve. 99? I think it came out in 98. But yeah, way back when, before 2000. This is Parasite Eve 1. One of the two good ones. 1 and 2 are both pretty good. Don't ever try to play the third one. It's horrible. Evolution, or even mutation, seems likely in this case. Reversed this cycle? Look at this. Even with a limited number of cells, her cells have this much power. Can you imagine how much power Eve has with her whole body? Mida. Yeah? Could you test my cells? Yeah, of course, but I want to know why I have the power to fight her. I want to know where I stand with her. Please, Mida. I need to know why. Yeah, of course. Thanks, Mida. Could you step over here, please? We're going to take a little sample. I'll need your arm. Like this? Here. Yeah. Ow! Let me just set this up here. Let's see the gameplay. You got like 30 or 40 minutes before work? Okay, I might be able to get to some combat in that time. Maybe the most was range, because you have to be more close to an enemy to shoot if you have less range. Yeah, that's mostly why I took the stats off of those two guns I just got and put it on the rifle that I was already using, right? Because it has like double the range of both of those other guns. So it's really handy to be able to get all of your attacks off from a range before the monsters can actually move in and attack you. Like, you can shoot anyone from anywhere on screen, but they take very, very little damage if they're outside the weapon's range. So having that large range is both more damage and more safety. I think you'd better see for yourself. What is it? Something wrong? Oh, it's different. It's mostly the same scene, but... But Aya's got a radically different nucleus. Eve's mitochondrial cells can't do jack. Do you realize what is happening? Your mitochondria are supplying more energy to the nuclei of your cells. It's almost as if they are protecting the nuclei from Eve's mitochondria. Why does Aya's mitochondria have this kind of power? How if the monster was so many and you have to be close to shoot them? Well, you can still kind of move around. And so when you learn how a monster fights, they also kind of take a turn. Like, they can't constantly be attacking you. They also sort of have almost turn-based combat, but you're moving around in real time. So you can wait for when you see them trying to attack and then dodge it and then immediately attack afterwards. And that's pretty safe. But still, it's really nice to have more range. I don't know, Are you familiar with the Richard Dawkins theory of the selfish gene? This is where we get the word meme. In simple terms, it states that genes act in a manner to preserve and ensure survival of the species. Hey man, I don't read those scientific journals. What are you trying to say? Depending on how you look at it, you can say that Eve is trying to destroy all mitochondria except her own. In response to that, Aya's mitochondria has developed the power to rebel. Why only Aya's, though? Shouldn't it be the same for us as well? You should also have that power based on... That seems to follow the natural order of things, but I'm sorry, I don't know why. Whoa, whoa, who's there? Professor? Aya may be kidnapped by someone to save the world. The third game has something that's like that, but way worse. Otherwise, people are going to have a very hard time kidnapping Aya. Especially as soon as she can set people on fire just by thinking about it. Which is going to happen pretty soon. What are you doing in my lab? This is breaking and entering. Man, we evacuated the island. Why are you still here? I'm asking why you people are in my lab. We could just point our guns at you again. We received orders to evacuate the city. Professor, you really should... I tell you, cops are the ones corrupting this fine city. I mean, maybe, but not these cops. I'm sorry. It was my fault, you see. I asked them to bring me here. Who the hell are you? Oh, I'm Kunihiko Maeda, and I'm a scientist from Japan. You were using my electronic microscope. Which he automatically adjusts before actually looking through, which would be weird because we already adjusted it to look at whatever we were looking at. Anyway, what is this? Where did you get this specimen? Where did you get these cells? Those are... Naruhodont. You take me for a fool. With cells like these, they must affect the body's natural state. Oh, shut up. I'll just ask Officer Brea. Your cells contain a tremendous amount of energy. Do you feel any bodily changes? My body's so hot. I'm kind of surprised we haven't actually seen that this stream so far. You should feel somewhat hot. No, she's pretty hot, game. I get it. She's pretty hot. Speak up, officer. I can't hear you. Have you lost consciousness anytime recently? Hey! What the hell is this? Why's my boy's name here? Lorraine? Lorraine's on here too. Clamp, you tell me. You tell me what that list is for. Tell me, you hear? Let go of me. I don't have to tell you anything. Just shoot him right now. What? Daniel, calm down. Daniel. Damn. Oh, he should have just thrown him into the ground. Get out of here. We're the police. The island is under evacuation orders. You get out of your own office. Sorry to disturb you. No, shoot him, Aya. But we do have to officially warn you of the evacuation. Please remember that. Officer Brea, do you enjoy having that barbarian for a partner? Is this some kind of Hoyo scientist? You mean like a Hojo scientist? Or like a MiHoYo scientist? He's not quite Hojo. But, like, he does end up behaving very, very similarly. Yeah. It's too late now. It's too late to do anything now. Where do I go now? Soho, I think, is pharmacy and gun shop. I think I'm gonna go back to my PD? Yeah, like Hojo. He's... Well, actually... Hojo is probably, like, a really good comparison. Because... Oh my god, I just forgot his name after I was talking to him. Clamp there did some stuff in the past that's kind of like Hojo, Sephiroth, Cloud, and Zack. Yeah, FF7. But with Aya and her sister Maya, which kind of gave us Eve, I believe. So he might be, like, behind the whole mitochondrial evolution thing. It's been a minute since I've played. I forget to exactly what extent he's actually involved in all of this, as opposed to just, like, weird mitochondrial evolution being kind of an accident. But I do really need to watch that Parasite Eve movie, because that has probably even more context behind exactly what's going on and how and why. Though I wouldn't be surprised if it was just as vague with the, like, it evolved! Scary evolution. What was that list? It was an HLA type listing. It's a list to see whether organs will be rejected when transplanted. Why the hell are Ben and Lorraine on the list? It was a list of people with matching HLA types, so... Damn, I'm gonna get him. I'm going back to the station and getting the bigger guns. You know Hojo from an H-Dojin before you watch the 1-hour FF7 story explanation? I do not want to see Hojo in an H-Dojin. He's gross. Everything he makes is gross. I'm sorry. What the hell happened here? It would take, like, at least 1 hour to explain all of FF7's story to any good degree. Eve? She's here? I'll go look around. You two stay here. Even though this place is way smaller than a park, and if she was here, you would probably be on fire already. Hell no. I'm not gonna sit around and wait for this thing to kill my family. Daniel! Wait, Aya. Here, take this. Do I even have the inventory space? What's this? It's a good luck charm from Japan. It's the best I can do. Special good luck charm. Hamaya. Thanks. What does this do? It does... I forget. We're just going to keep it on us. Now that you know a little bit about FF7, you can watch the story of the Final Fantasy house without being confused by the names. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a crazy story. It's worse than Grover House. But yeah, very, very entertaining if you can take like concentrated dosages of cringe. But I guess, you know, a video or some articles and things about it are a lot easier to read than, like, watching a bunch of those people themselves. Okay. Should be able to get to some combat around here pretty quickly. Though I forget where. Hold on! Nameless cop is dead. Locker door still locked. He's dead, but he had some ammo on him. I forget where to go first. Let me go check. Oh, there we go. Here's our combat. And it's just a rat. Oh, but it's coming. Random. Oh, I don't even target anymore. But I sometimes shoot way more bullets than the rifle has. Ow. That's okay. That's good for bosses where there's only one. I mean, that's good for multiple targets too. I just don't have control over who I'm shooting and when. Maybe we replace that burst fire. Oh no! Warner! Man, Eve really caught us off guard. Most of our men were out. I'm getting help, hang on. No worries, I'll be alright. You go after Bin. Here, take my clip. You should probably keep some ammo, just in case. Right? But I guess he's fine. Boss! Oh wait, you're not boss. Are you okay? Where's the captain? He went to look for Bin. No, hold on, please. Damn. Shakes my head. Takes ammo. Oh, he doesn't have ammo on him? His only function was to tell us that the boss is not here. Boss is in a different room right now. So I forget if I go down first or up first. Let's go down. We're right here. I think the boss fight is at the top. This is our kennel? Aya. Kathy. I don't think we ever heard your name before this. I'm sorry. Bin's gone. Where? I don't know. Shiva went berserk and Bin went after her. What? Here, use this. Okay, I will use the bullets. I'm okay. Please find Bin. Okay, so she lives. Whoa. Like werewolves, kind of? Oh god, it screamed. Ow! That hurt kind of a lot. God, this arena's so tiny. Why was that only 2 shots? Nice. Energy shot. Beautiful. Now we can really buff our damage. Not enough bonus points to really do anything, though. Yes, take all of that. Absolutely. He attacked me right as I came back this way. Oh! Is this Shiva? Shiva also turned into, like, weird orange goo. Mitochondrial slime, but not really. What about Torres and, what's his name? Oh god, there's a bird, too. Well within range. Not bad. Offense +1. Hell yeah. I wonder if you could farm that here. Man, if you could farm that, that's a little broken. What do we got? Wayne, that's the other dude. Wait, it's me. Hiya. It's a freak of a dog. Yeah, that was Shiva. Hey, hiya. Guess I screwed up, huh? Why didn't you shoot, man? I haven't used a gun since your daughter was shot. Torres, you can't blame guns for that. I suppose you're right. Wayne, you take good care of this place now. Torres! No! I'm sorry. That should be more emotionally impactful, but it just happens so quick. M92F. Yeah. This gun, it's Torres's. Hasn't used it in ages, but he always kept it in shape. Torres wasn't just good at gun tune-ups, he was a real good shot too. But ever since the day his daughter was killed by a gun accidentally going off, he stopped shooting altogether, and he came to this department to keep guns in check. I know you can handle this gun, so take this and nail that monster for Torres. Give me more tools, please. Because I think I am out of tools. I am out of tools. I kind of want to replace that burst. Oh, and I would love to move this auto. And I can't buy tools because I don't have money or anything. I would like to store this gun. Actually, first, let me take those bullets. Yes, please. And I'll take that armor upgrade later. Oh, right. I don't have enough, but you can dump bonus points into the plus damage. Or the plus stats, which you can transfer later. So it's not a waste. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You know what would help me nail this monster for Torres is if you gave me all the mod permits you have. And infinite tools. That'd be pretty cool. Really help me nail the monster for Torres. Gotta go. See you next biology class. See you later, J. Hank. It's getting late. I'll probably be on for another hour and a half or so. Although, I can maybe just finish up police station. It'll be 2 areas per stream. Whatever. I'll keep going for however long. But yeah, thanks for dropping by. I always appreciate it, J. Hank. I will see you around. We'll definitely get to more biology class later. I think Saturday is when I'm streaming this next. Should have tactics over tomorrow and Ender Lilies the day after that for a little bit. That might be like the Guilty Gear stream. We'll find out. Anyway, we found Torres and Wayne. We found Lady Cop who has a name, but I forget her name because this is the only time you ever talk to her. Warner, I mean not Warner. Nix. What's up, Nix? You gotta go after Ben. He went upstairs chasing Shiva. Come on, we need to take care of that wound. I'm alright. Just go after Ben. Here, have more bullets. Cool. You can always use more bullets. Is there any reason to go into the conference room? There's an item. That's reason enough. Oh, gross. It's like... I forget what these things were. Spiders, I guess? Nice. More than good enough. Though I do want to get rid of that burst fire. Decided. Something better, Vest. Well, critical dodge. Automatically uses medicine when HP is low. That's kind of good. We're gonna keep that for now. Even though I'm gonna miss the one inventory slot. Ah! Getting caught on invisible corners to that chair. Okay. Upstairs. I like that it has different audio for running over the glass. That's a nice touch. Like, that's pretty common now, but this game was made, like, 25 years ago. Can't make it. Got me pretty good. Here, take more bullets. Ben's upstairs. Go save the kid. Even though no one is on fire here, like every other area. Is that not a door? Okay, cool. Hard to tell sometimes. Nice. I think what I want to do with that is actually use it. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll use it there for now. I'm just going to transfer those bonus stats probably, as opposed to the inventory space. I wonder... Uh-oh. Am I slowed? Crap, I think I'm slowed. Oh, man. Yeah, the random burst fire thing will aim at people outside of my range, which is no good. God, I'm slow. I hate slow. I hate slow so much. There it goes. It's off. You're already... Oh, no! He gets to re-aim. Damn. Burst fire? Burst fire doing me kind of dirty here. Oh, we're slow again. That's a lot of damage. Oh god, and I do not move fast enough to run away from their melee. Yeah, I was worried about that. Please shoot. Why? Ooh, I greatly dislike burst fire, I think. 39 damage. That's a lot of damage. I think I've got like tons of medicine too. Wow, it's like 90? I'll do this one then. Nice. I'm gonna go use that immediately. So do I want to use it on my guns or armor? I could clearly use better armor. Also, my like use medicine at low HP did not go off. Maybe I do want... No, the armor I have right now is higher base. It's a very small defense change. Which one of you... Can I have more? +2. It's not great. I do want to keep this. I just want to replace this. Is the problem. Okay, +2 defense. But item capacity will eventually not be a problem. So we'll do that. Put back this gun. Even though I don't have a tool, I just want to look. That does not have great bonuses. That's okay. Let's put a bunch of slots. Damn, I really wish I just already had the super tool. And could do all the modification possible. Break down all my equipment. Cram it all into one. I guess. Sure. Okay. No mod permit, but still. Armor slightly better. Ooh, I didn't reload. Nice. There's no avoiding that outside of just, like, getting away. 41 damage? That's, like, a lot. Game. Ah! Oh my god. Yeah. You can't push these guys. Not at all. I could barrier, though. And an energy shot. Damn, just like stay away. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, yes. Hey, Torres, you collect junk, right? Right? These aren't exactly trading cards, but... Whoop, whoop. Okay. Junk discarded. Now we've got a boss fight to go do. Oh, shit might be locked? I don't know. I really like this game because, like, it moves pretty quickly. Like, it's ostensibly an RPG, right? But it has, like, survival horror pacing. So most of the dungeons are pretty short and pretty quick. Shiva, don't go that way. Pretty smooth like RE? Yeah. Shiva, what's happened to you? Shiva, wait! Run, Bin, run! Even though those rats look like they could run super fast. Yeah, it's like, it's got a lot of weird design decisions because they're mashing up survival horror and RPG. Hey, look, it's that Resident Evil room. Something jumps through the glass. Oh, something jumped through glass. Oh my god, I didn't heal. I might be dead. Yeah, okay, that kind of mitigated that. Nice, he missed. I'm gonna go ahead and heal again. Jinx, something jumped through glass. Classic. Yeah, I mean, it was 100% like, this isn't a room we've seen in this game before. So you walk in here and it's like, wow, that's a Silent Hill Resident Evil room. Nice, one down. But I mean, again, for PS1, it looks great. God, 33 damage from just like a scream. There we go. Yeah. Still not enough bonus points to do anything, but every stat went up by 1. So that's good. One more item capacity. Like, RPGs will usually have like a ton of inventory space, but this one, you gain inventory space with levels. And I think you need 100 for anything to go up by 1. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Pick up the shiny! Oh my god, my D-pad is like storage key. Oh, right. This is why you always go back. Because we're supposed to be racing to save bin, but like, you go back to weapons after you get a tool, and then you get the storage key. So you go all the way back down again. I'm the super cop here. I need free reign of whatever is in storage. There we go. Ooh. AP5. Really what I want is tools. Hell yeah. Offense +1. Excellent. So now we do even more nutty, nonsensical crafting. And store some stuff. Wait a minute. Just give me a little bit more juice. Oh wait, I would like all of your ammunition first. Getting 2 bonus damage on our rifle. And 1 more bullets. Nice, not bad. Okay. Piece of junk. And store this key. Whoops. Classic old game style. Gotta kind of go through options multiple times. I don't know what this lucky charm is for. I forget. I know he gives you, like, maybe even another lucky charm. And I think they boost, like, damage or defense or a specific type of power. But I forget. Anyway, gun got a little bit better. I love the soundtrack so much. I can't get over how good it is, like, consistently. No slow. Hold on, I'm gonna get melee. Oh, did I not reload? Whoop. I really wish I got the pick. But I get, like, extra shots. That's the trade-off. Like, you do normally get the pick, right? But because I got burst fire on the rifle, it's randomized. That's the tiniest chest. Like, all the same chest model, but different sizes. Critical evade +2. Phone in order to save. Like, maybe before a boss fight? Exactly like that. My memory card is still not working, though. Our memory card function. This is 100% being emulated. So, I'm just going to be cheap and save right before we walk into this boss door. Shiva, are you okay? Answer it after this cheat save. Pet the dog. Then get away from her. Let go. Shiva's sick. She's more than sick. Stop. Don't hurt Shiva. She isn't Shiva. Eve's turned her into a monster. A monster? Close your eyes, Ben. Hey, have you ever seen The Thing? You're about to see some The Thing. Wow, it's super gross, but like, wow. What crazy horror shit for a PS1 game. Have you ever seen The Thing? It's The Thing. Boss time. Almost. You're not touching him. You're gonna have to do better than that, Baker. Damn it. I'm out. Come on, Aya. Yeah, The Thing is an old classic horror movie. If you haven't seen it, like, it's so good. It's so good. Woo, woo. Bird. One rat down. If I got one more shot. 2 rat down. And a tool? Hell yeah. God, if that's a random drop. If you can farm tools? Like, I completely forget, but if you can farm tools? Lab tech. Please help me. I stepped outside and those things are all over. You'll be safer here. Don't leave this room. Okay. You're hurt. I think I have enough supplies to treat you up just once. No, I just healed. I'll come back with that shit. Look, it's herbs. It's a whole tree of herbs. Too bad that's a Resident Evil thing and not a Parasite Eve thing. I think the only thing this room is here for, and she's here for, is to heal us if we need healing. So I'll come back if I exit some fight. If I exit a fight with some damage. I think they're all over to the right. I'm not gonna make it. Take this stuff from my locker. What? Oh my god, it makes me go back down again. Now, is this the room with Shiva? No. Beautiful. Oh, it's a different werewolf. You're the one that got Torres. No idea how I would know that. I think 97. I need some barrier. Let's just make that damage go away, I think. Heal back up, unless it's doing like 50% damage as opposed to like a specific amount of damage. Okay, now we can actually fight. Nice. Nice. Stun locked him. SG 550. That sounds good. And to be honest, I can use a gun that's not. Ooh. It's got less slots. Only slightly less range. But like, if I transfer over the bonuses from this and at the same range and more damage. And way more bullets. And I have a tool. Nice. Defense +2. Getting help, hang on. It's too late. How could this happen? How could this possibly have happened? Wait, where does this go? What is this? Inventory's full. Well, I have a solution to that. I don't know if I've ever seen this room. In jacket. Normal armor. Terrible crit reduction. But like 3 slots. Do I have like at least +7 on the CM jacket? Preparing something before going to work? For sure, yo. Jacket have way more defense. Almost the same critical avoidance. Not quite as much sight. Fun and see you later. Thanks for dropping by, Gregorius. It's always nice seeing you check in again. I appreciate it. I will see you around. Have fun at work, yo. I hope it's not too bad. See what he had in the locker. So I think I have to go mod the gun first. And then the bird. Yeah. Oh, there's the medicine. The auto heal, which seems kind of strong, actually. Now we don't have to visit the nurse, but we definitely have to make inventory room. I'm not like trying to grind. This area just like as you go back and forth a lot if you want to do a bunch of stuff before going to fight the boss. Oh, damn. Lingering webs. I'm slowed. Okay, but at least that is very easy to dodge. They do that and then come in for the attack. And that's a lot of ammo. 45. Are there any medicine ones to use? Yes, let's get rid of that. Do Do I have 2 tools? Just 1. So do we want better gun or better armor? Better armor would be significantly better. The gun would be a little bit better. But it would also get rid of the randomness. I do kind of want to get rid of the randomness. Even though it's fine against the, like, the boss we're about to face because it's single target. Man, Maya, she came back and she saved us all, but she took her fucking time. She kept going back and forth and, like, had to modify her weapons. We were all laying on the floor almost dead, but, like, she had to go collect items. She had to go mod her guns. Typical main character behavior. Okay. So. I think the way we wanted to do it, right, was to... Yeah. You get these. That's fine. And then I do really want to combine, like, put these stats on here. I think. I have another vest with auto on it. Yeah, I think that's the move, but we can't do it right now, so we're gonna store this thing. Don't have any more BP. Do I have any junk? I don't think so. Actually got our gun equipped. I'm gonna keep this up here. Locker key, and then it's boss time. So the kind of weird design of everything as you go back and forth, which is very much in line with like a horror game, a survival horror, even though the game barely plays like that. And it means a trading card, a normal trading card. And they've got, like, lady posters in their locker. Hey, mirror tech, that actually works. You can see Io's reflection in the mirror. PlayStation 1 game getting away with shit that modern games can't get away with. Good stuff, Square. There we go. Old doors, though, not as good as modern doors. How do I give you a trading card? Let me give that to you. Maybe after this you can do trading card stuff. Also, that cop with his dying breath gave us a key to his locker so that we could pick up and safeguard his trading cards from the monsters. Is pretty good. Yeah. And now we're not stuck doing animations. Crit for 50. Yeah. Can't deal with circle strafe. Oh, it got an attack off, though. That's fine. A confuse. It's okay. Confuse, and we got BP. go ahead and just put this up to 10. Because we're going to be passing around these pluses anyway. But 50 attack power feels better than 49 attack power. You know, I'm not even one of those people that, like, really likes having a bunch of, like, nice round numbers. But it's one more. It's like, it's a 2% increase total. I'm doing 35 damage instead of 34 damage. Spiders? No spiders. One of the upsides about all the back and forth in this place is, like, constant music. Much better than the game being silent. Ah, still hit me. Yo, did we just crit and take out a bat or a bird in one shot? Nice, good, good. Wow, not bad. Oh, I could have put the locker key in storage. Well, whatever. Heal me! Yes, thank you. I'll take the first aid. Oh, she's got a model. She looks pretty alright for someone with no name. Okay. Whoops. D-pad. It's just like with tactical games. Pressing right there to go to the upper right, but if I press right here, it goes to the lower right. So I think... Oh, I can go down the stairs. I think the left is our boss fight. I think. You'll be dead in one more, right? Nice. Lots of damage. Yeah. Am I full? I felt like I was full. Yeah, 23 out of 23. We'll just get rid of it. We can farm jump later. I forget which one of these goes straight into the boss fight. There, that's our boss fight. Cut to Dutch camera angle. Cut away from FF7 camera angle, straight into Dutch camera angle. Good. Only good things happen in morgues. You dying too. Oh no! Yeah, no getting away. Our next turn is furthest away. And now we can actually get away. Except, I might not be able to really move. You can shoot that far away. Well, either way, thank you for running into my range. Nice. Full cure. Oh, I've got medicine ones over here. We don't need that. We don't need that at all. Ditch that. Now, just an extra fight. I don't appear to be able to interact with anything. You would figure there'd be something here. Because otherwise, why have this room? Do you show up here later? I don't get it. Okay, well, time for a boss fight. Let's get our Dutch angle back, and then I'll reload. And we get to take on Shiva, the Thing. God, imagine having combat at this angle. Let's make one space just in case. Because I can, like, heal in combat. All right. Aya, Uncle Baker's hurt. Well, time for us to fix that. God, it looks like the Thing, but also Ifrit, and it's named Shiva. It's not Shiva. Shiva's already dead. Aya, please don't let her turn into a monster. It's a bit late for that, kid. Come on, I'm the one you want. There are 3 targets. Oh, thank you. I remember this being kind of a shit fight. Oh my god. Maybe I did not level it. Wow, barrier's so good. Can we use energy shot? Let's go for 1 first. 79. Oh, but I used up more. Oh shit. I used up more energy than I had. Or like went down to nothing. So I got stunned for a little while. I forgot about that as a mechanic. I'm gonna need barrier ASAP. Ow! Right, you like move real quick with that beam. Okay, 43. Take that. Means I can take whatever else you got. Like, look at that! What is that? Barrier again. Barrier. Gotta get some damage in somewhere. Thank you, barrier. It might get off another shout. I can't believe it does so much damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe it does so much damage. Not even less damage if you're away. It feels like it's cutting my health in half. Okay, 1 head is down. Because that shit straight up do like 60 plus damage. Or not. You could also just do 40. So strong. I do remember this being like a really mean fight though. Ow! have some medicine 3 left after this, though. So that'll be pretty good. It's gonna hit me. Okay. Is that another head down? I'm just gonna bury her again, actually. Leaves me with a little parasite energy left over. More than enough time to heal whatever its next attack is. That still did damage? Did barrier run out, like, right as... I don't get it. I don't get it. So much damage. Shiva. Big auto. Oh my god, 60. Still, we're over a third of the way there. Over 2/3 of the way there. You fuck. I think that does just cut your health in half. But, like, that's scary. You know? Glad we got all that medicine, because we used all that medicine. That attack has to be just shaving your health in half. That's still scary enough, though. These crits. I like to see crits. It's enough time to attack. Yeah! Hell yeah! Big level. Got enough bonus points. Definitely taking the M92, whatever that is. That's a grenade pistol. Things could get kind of crazy, kind of quick. BP. Item capacity. Holy shit. Although I want to bump after time up, like, a lot. What do you have? 3 times? We're gonna also bump each of those up by 1. I think 3 times is probably the sweet spot. Maybe 4. Wow, the SG550 is just better in every single way. But that is +1 to all of your attack range and bullets. Not that I have a tool. Later on we will, though. Woof. That's a lot of damage. That boss does a ton of damage. Then again, granted, any boss who can just choose to cut your health in half, with like a screen wide. Uncle Baker's hurt. Ben. Daddy. Ben, are you okay? Uncle Baker was protecting me. Captain, thank you. Remember when Ben was younger? We used to all play at your place. Sir? Cut that out. Baker's fine, like the old times. Shiva. Ben. Whoever did this to Shiva, you'll get him, right? He's way more concerned about that dog he met like an hour ago than he is about his melted mother. Yeah, I will. Day 4, conception. I guess we're officially on. Damn, I constantly forget if it starts Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve. I think it's Christmas Eve though, right? Oh no! Fail save. Save fail. Save Ganai. People. Come on, Daniel. You're in charge now. Yeah, well, I'm not used to this sort of thing. You're doing great, boss. But why did Eve decide to attack the precinct? To get rid of us? Maybe that Japanese guy knows something about it. Maybe that Japanese guy knows something about it. I feel weird putting any even slightly sus lines like in a police character context. It just feels bad. You're right. Where'd he go anyway? Is he still here? Oh, I'm in control. But he's snooping around the criminal ID lab on the 3rd floor. Oh, that's why he'd be there. I'll be fine. Besides, I promised Nix at the hospital that I'd settle scores with Eve. Oh, good. Well, time jump. We'll start fixing up the office. There are bigger things to worry about. Is Baker still around? Can I go give this card to Torres? I'm gonna go give this trading card to Torres. This place is not gonna be clean anytime soon. That cop really gave me a key to his locker, being like, take this, you'll need it. And it was a trading card I couldn't even give to Torres. Wayne couldn't even give to Wayne. Until now? Don't you worry, Aya. I'll be looking after this place for Torres. You leave all equipment tweaks to me. We're playing it my way now. No permit needed. Hell yeah. But it'd be nice if you could bring me some gun trading cards if you see them lying around. Yeah, it may not come close to being as good as old Torres, but you can trust my work. So what'll it be? Have a trading card. I don't really have one yet. Oh. Weird. Well, so. Why can I not tune that one up? Because it's equipped? Did that give it another slot? Let's reload, maybe. Yo, you need something to tune up? Oh. Ah, you have to use trading cards instead of mod permits, is what he's saying. Add a slot? Oh! Right. Yes. This gun's good. Wow, we're gonna do things my way. You don't need mod permits to modify your weapons anymore. I'm just gonna do that shit for free. Except, actually, can you please give me rare trading cards? No, I won't help you fight this, like, world or society-ending mitochondrial evil unless you give me trading card. Don't have any tools. God, I can't wait to find the super tool. I think you also can eventually find, like, a really good club. And people have totally done melee runs. Got 14 bonus points. I could take out that ammo, but you know what? I'm really not hurting on ammo. Really don't have any rare ones yet. I don't have any junk. Gotta have a permit or a T card if you want to tune up your gear. So we do still need permits. You're just skipping them because you just will skip them for trading cards. What if I just go back here and do it myself? No? Okay, fine. Want to find a tool. But I guess I can't. Okay, let's go find Maida. Is Lady Cop all right? Maybe. She's not here. She wasn't upstairs. I don't know where Baker is either. I mean, I guess you could go through here and then wait until you beat the boss to go back and, like, grab everything. You get the locker key. You get the storage key. You hit up all those places after you fight Shiva. And that's, like, a faster route, right? But if you kind of... God, I did it again. If you go back and forth before fighting Shiva, then you have more stats and a bigger gun and bigger armor, maybe, if you had the tools for it, to pick on Shiva. I don't see Maida around here anywhere. I thought he'd be here. Restricted, do not enter Captain Dulles. Baker Dulles, I suppose. Maybe the entrance? It's either the entrance or... Where am I? Okay. Or the conference room. Either of these rooms, right? Maybe he's in the doctor room, the medical room, instead of the morgue room. Let's go check out the nurse's room. Maybe Midas checking out the nurse. Hey, way to go, Maida. What are you talking about? Thought you'd be here. How did you guess? This kind of place makes me think more clearly. Excuse-moi. Hey, Maida, why did Eve attack the precinct? What I want to know is why Eve didn't show herself this time. I felt her presence here, but as soon as we arrived, she was gone. It could be a distraction. A distraction? What for? How can mitochondria think about such things anyway? Is there a sperm bank or a hospital that conducts artificial insemination nearby? A sperm bank? If she can mutate and, like, turn people into goo and then reform into other monsters... Does she need, like, needles in order to inseminate herself? Couldn't she just eat it? I'm certain, though, I mean, it's a guess, but I'm certain there's an H manga of that out there somewhere. I'm not reading it. I don't want to see Eve getting even more freaky. Well, I don't think Eve's body will last much longer. Right now, the mitochondria are just parasites in her body. So, she's trying to create this ultimate being like she did in Japan. I'm afraid so. So, if we can stop her from getting there, she'll just die eventually. I think a doctor at St. Francis Hospital specialized in artificial insemination. Let's go, Maida. We want to stop her before she gets, even more gooey. You're captain for now, remember? You got to look after the precinct. Oh, all right, here. Take this, then. It's a trading card. Oh, it's all the ammo he had on him. Overworld map. All right. I think I'm going to call the stream there. I got to go make some dinner. And next time, we will start out with the hospital. Here, I'm going to go ahead and make a save. So I'll start out right here next time. This exact screen. Thanks to Gregorius and Racky and J-Hank for coming by. I appreciate it, as always. Thanks to anybody watching in the future. Hey, if you like Parasite Eve, RPGs, fighting games, what have you, I gotcha. Awesome Mahou, everybody. Thanks for dropping by. Greatly appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. It helps. Algorithm dumb. See y'all next time.